Do you support the mages?
Are you working for the Mage Rebellion?
Mages are children of the Maker, no less than the rest of us. They struggle no less with questions of faith.
Hey, random person, let me ask you a lot of political questions. Should there be circles, for example?
Does that mean you support their freedom?
Given a choice between the circle and death, most mages willingly gave up some small freedoms for safety. But the pendulum swings, and now it seems any restraint is too much. I think they should have a chance to prove they deserve freedom.
Are you alone here?
I don't see any other priests in the village. Where is everybody?
The Magister had the others escorted out for their own safety, but I refused. He can throw me out if he wants. Until then, I tend to my flock.
Do you support this alliance?
What are your feelings on the mages working with Tevinter?
The Imperium burned on Draste. Since then, we have led 4 exalted marches against them. Yet in all those marches, they still acknowledged the Maker. Now I speak of him and the Magisters laugh. Something has happened and I dread to learn what.
Okay,
I
bye.
will leave you to your duties.
Maker speed you, my child.
Somehow I know about Tevinter Magisters, even though there hasn't been any so far. Hello?
I am Sister Tanner. May I help you?
You're with... I know you're... Do I? You're with the Chantry?
Are you a Chantry sister?
A lay sister only. I work here to help the poor and extend the Maker's kindness to those who need it. It is very busy work, especially in these times, but let me know if I can ever help you.
I know you're a smuggler, apparently?
I found the letter you sent a Templar named Corin.
Oh.
What? Shit. You can't prove anything. A letter from a rogue Templar. Nobody is going to care. So, what do you intend to do?
Barrack?
What kind of cut are they giving you? Have you got protection? I see a suspicious lack of guards. It looks to me like you've been cut loose. Maybe you should look for a new employer.
Are you serious? The high and mighty Inquisition needs smugglers?
Yeah.
All right, I'm in. Seems like the Inquisition is the safer bet these days.
We're getting... I mean... Yeah, we're not the most legal of systems. You never know when you're gonna need smugglers, especially if a siege starts. If there's gonna be a siege.
I look forward to helping the Inquisition, as per our agreement.
Okay, well. We got a smuggler, guys. I don't know. Oh, it's the Melford that's like up there. Can I go in here? Ooh. What am I doing? I feel like I moved out of bed. Oh no. We straight up just got a bunch of things going on. We're gonna go into a new map. I don't know what's going on. So we'll see. I guess. Why is this such... I just wanted to explore. Why do we have such a long cutscene? Our cutscene loading screen. No. Yeah, I think the game expected me to go directly to the story instead of exploring Redcliffe, because it's giving me information it shouldn't be giving me yet. It's like giving Mare information she shouldn't have yet. And more importantly than just people making comments about it. Ooh. The Chantry has been made prettier than it was in Origins, obviously, but why is some things not opening? It's real weird. And I know I'm gonna immediately close it, but maybe that's just why. It's because it's like, we know you immediately close these, so we're not gonna open all of them for you. Also, this did crash, like, right before I started recording, to the point where I had to restart my computer. Because this crashed, and then it caused OBS to crash, and then for some reason made it so my cursor wasn't appearing. It's weird. It was a very weird issue. But everything seems to be working smoothly now, so at least there's that. And hopefully this is not as long of a loading screen, since I, clearly have already been here before. I was not here that long ago. But you never really know. Okay. You good? You good, game? Am I allowed to play you again? That'd be real nice. I really like to play you, mate. No? No? Let's just black loading screen? Okay. Oh, there you go. Oh!
I suppose you're right.
But the game should let me play? Yes. I'm definitely right. Okay, I think that's all of Red Cliff that I can explore at this given moment. I mean, it's a couple locked doors, also whatever. Some lyrium. Oh, I need to come up this direction for that. Yeah, I think I can just go straight to story now. No, maybe it's not blowing weird. It looked like it was. Everything's fine. Anything of loot up here? Nope, not really. Well, the Golden Lantern. It's actually not a bad tavern name. I like that name. Sarah! This report by Josephine has been defaced numerous times. Oh. The one time I actually go to read them. Come on, game. Okay, fine. See how it is.
Welcome, agents of the Inquisition. What has brought you to Redcliffe?
Is that a trick question?
Is this some sort of test? We're here because you invited us in Val Royeaux.
You must be mistaken. I haven't been to Val Royeaux since before the Conclave.
Something weird is happening.
Well, that's very strange, because someone who looked exactly like you spoke to me in Val Royeaux.
Exactly like me? I suppose it could be magic at work, but why would anyone... Whoever or whatever brought you here? The situation has changed. The Free Mages have already pledged themselves to the service of the Tevinter Imperium.
This right here is why you can't trust mages.
Andraste's ass. I'm trying to think of a single worse thing you could have done, and I've got nothing.
I understand that you are afraid, but you deserve better than slavery to Tevinter.
As one indentured to a Magister, I no longer have the authority to negotiate with you.
You're ignoring the breach?
What about the giant hole in the veil that's spewing demons everywhere? You're just going to pretend it isn't there?
I am not forgetting the breach, but we can only fight one war at a time. The Templar threat was immediate. If we live, we can worry about the torn veil.
Welcome, my friends. I apologize for not greeting you earlier.
I forgot how ridiculous you
Agents
look.
of the Inquisition, allow me to introduce Magister Girion Alexius.
The Southern Mages are under my command. And you are the survivor, yes? The one from the Fade? Interesting.
Tell me about this alliance.
I'd like to know more about this alliance between the rebel mages and the Imperium.
Certainly. What specifically do you wish to know?
Fiona said she's indentured?
The Grand Enchanter told me she was indentured to a Magister.
Our Southern brethren have no legal status in the Imperium. As they were not born citizens of Tevinter, they must work for a period of 10 years before gaining full rights. As their protector, I shall oversee their work for the Imperium.
When did this happen?
I'm not clear on when exactly you negotiated this arrangement with Fiona.
When the Conclave was destroyed, these poor souls faced the brutality of the Templars, who rushed to attack them. It could only be through divine providence that I arrived when I did.
It was certainly very timely.
What does a Tevinter gain?
What does the Imperium gain from taking rebel mages under its wing?
For the moment, the Southern mages are a considerable expense. After they are properly trained, they will join our legion.
You said not all my people would be military. There are children, those not suited.
And one day I'm sure they will all be productive citizens of the Imperium when their debts are paid.
Where's the Jarl?
I haven't seen any sign of Redcliffe's Jarl or his men.
The Jarl of Redcliffe left the village.
Left? That's a polite way of saying thrown out on his ass.
There were tensions growing. I did not want an incident.
This is a long way from home.
You're quite a long way from Tevinter, Alexius.
Indeed I am, though I have heard you are no Ferelden either. It seems we are both strangers here. Felix, would you send for a scribe, please? Pardon my manners. My son Felix, friends. I am not surprised you're here. Containing the breach is not a feat that many could even attempt. There is no telling how many mages would be needed for such an endeavor. Ambitious, indeed.
We don't think small here.
Well, when you're fighting a massive tear in the sky, you can hardly afford to think small.
There will have to be. Felix.
I'm so sorry. Please forgive my clumsiness, my lady.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, Father.
Come, I'll get your powders. Please excuse me, friends. We will have to continue this another time. Fiona, I require your assistance back at the castle.
I don't mean to trouble everyone.
I shall send word to the Inquisition. We will conclude this business at a later date.
Yeah, it's convenient that I immediately go
Come
to
to
help
the
the person who seems to be
chantry.
about to
You
fall.
are in danger.
Ooh, very mysterious.
It could be a trap.
There's no telling who or what will be waiting for us in that chantry.
Only one way to find out.
Okay. Who? Is it you? Who has that quest?
Magister Alexius does not approve of those without magic like you and me. You may not wish to stay long. Many villagers have already left to escape his ire.
Why does Alexis disapprove?
What does the Magister have against you?
He does not like to be reminded of what mages can become. He says all Tranquil must leave Redcliffe, but who would take us in?
You're tranquil.
You're one of the Tranquil.
Yes, my talent for magic was insufficient to protect me from demons. Rather than risk me becoming possessed, the Circle removed my connection to the Fade. My magic is gone, along with my dreams and desires. Those now in Redcliffe prefer not to see us.
When did Tevinter arrive?
How long have the Tevinters been here?
Magister Alexius arrived at nightfall, 2 days after we retreated from the Temple of Sacred Ashes. He forced anyone without magic out of the castle, save those he required to serve him. Even the Arl was sent away.
I should go.
Farewell, then.
One moment. You are a member of the Inquisition, are you not? I am an alchemist. You must require potions. If the Magister will not have me here, perhaps I can offer my services.
Please join us.
We would be delighted to have you working for the Inquisition.
Thank you. While one lives, it is good to believe there is still a use for one's talents.
Cool. You weren't the quest, but we got you. Now just to figure. Oh, it's you?
Inquisition, huh? I wish to holy Andraste you'd gotten here sooner.
Sorry.
These Tevinters
I was
make
doing
my
side
shoulder
quest.
blades itch.
Tell me about yourself.
Who are you?
Name's Tolman, formerly of the Circle of Magi in Hospital. Lived my whole life there. Since I was 10 years old and came into my magic. 3 meals a day, quality education, a roof over my head. If you're not summoning demons, a mage tower's a fine place to be.
Aren't you with the rebellion?
If you were happy in the Circle, why are you here with the rebels?
We're all rebels now. The vote sorted that. The majority wanted to dissolve the circles. The rest of us went with them or were cut loose. I figured I'm better off with my fellow mages than on my own.
You don't like Tevinter.
You're not happy with this new alliance.
Something's not right about that lot. They're not like us. Magic or no, I'd rather count myself among decent folk than stand with magisters.
Tell me about the Alliance.
How did the Grand Enchanter end up working with Tevinter?
1 minute, we were bracing for the Templars to attack. The next, we had a Magister ally. It was a stroke of luck that's given us an edge. In a way. Out of the frying pan.
I should go.
Goodbye.
Be careful. The Tevinters likely aren't happy you're asking questions.
But I want to. Just realized I shouldn't immediately leave because there could be loot. Aw. See what you did there, game. Can you give me an entire kitchen without anything to loot?
I'm pleased to hear it.
There's an upstairs. Quest up there. It's in here. Unless it's immediately outside. Ooh. Oh, do. More things. Nice bed. Let me by. Thank you, Solus. I'll loot this room. Nope, nothing worse in here except for a giant wheel of cheese. Nope. Is that it? Okay, well. Maybe it is just... Oh no, it's just straight up the door. Okay. Just straight up need to leave. Let's see. At least these loading screens are not too long, I say as it goes black. And hopefully does not stay black for long. Good. Okay. It's just the... Head up to the, chantry. Yeah, so all this stuff was beyond there, so they probably... Did I talk to you?
You're from the Inquisition. I didn't think you'd still be here. Were you really looking to ally with us?
You sound doubtful.
Is that so hard to believe?
Everyone blames us. The Templars left the Chantry too. That's worse, isn't it? They took an oath. Yet everyone calls it the Mage Rebellion. We're the ones they hate. What choice did we have? Stay and be slaves?
Sometimes to achieve the world one desires, one must take regrettable measures.
I hope you can do something. Tying ourselves to Tevinter. That can't be the right way to end this.
Tell me about yourself.
You seem young to be part of this.
I'm Lysas. I came into my magic when I was 9 years old. Templars came into the alienage and took me to the Circle. They didn't even let me say goodbye. It's not right. I studied hard. I passed my harrowing. I sing the chant. But I'll be locked up for the rest of my life.
You don't like Tevinter.
You don't approve of the Grand Enchanter's decision.
I was there when we voted to leave the Circle. She really seemed to care what we wanted. She was ready to rebel, but she wasn't going to unless it was the will of all mages. It's hard to believe she'd go behind our backs and sell us to the Magisters.